Hi, everybody. This is Drachona. I'm here to plug a movie idea. I just want to start off by saying a lot of people talk about getting a movie idea up to the big screen like it's impossible. Some people just come right out and say it, that it's just impossible. But that's not true. It may be highly unlikely, but assuming that society will still be intact in the future, movies and TV shows will still be made. Just like in the future, a few young athletes will grow up and play in the NFL, the WNBA, whatever. So it is possible, but effect requires effort. And I guess that's just advice I would have to anyone who has an idea that they feel is good and they want it to be known. You just got to put the effort into it because it's not impossible. Clearly, there are people who get their ideas out there. There are people who you could say they get lucky, but one way or another, they get recognized. That could be any one of us, but you gotta actually have a good idea and you have to put a whole lot of effort into it. You gotta find the right people, you gotta be in the right place. But again, it all starts with effort. And another thing, if it makes you feel any better, just think there are so many horrible movie and TV shows out there. So many bad ideas that I can't believe they get greenlighted. And it's kind of interesting that even though there are all these bad ideas, it seems like production companies don't really like there's no method for someone with a new idea to present it. I'm here on YouTube, which is public media, so I'm really just kind of firing into the dark and hoping that someone will find it. But there's not a whole lot you can do. I can't move to Hollywood. I don't even know if that would make a difference. How many people are there trying to get their start? And it's not realistic for me. So I don't understand why it seems like, we're starved for good ideas and yet we don't actually want to look for good ideas. It seems to me that if you want to find something, you have to actually look for it, but maybe I'm crazy. So here I'm just going to present a movie premise. This is just one that I really want to see realized. I've got a lot, but this is one that I'm just going to focus on. And my perspective is, I'll never hit the target if I don't give it a shot. So here's my premise. In the suburbs of Sherborne, Massachusetts, the Wells family has gained a good and bad reputation for being a little odd. What no one knows, however, is that the Wells family has, over generations, become skilled in fighting, containing, and aiding various supernatural beings across multiple realms. Living at the corner of Forest Street and Gray Road, the Wells are used to living a life deep in mythology and surrounded by magical objects. When a local reporter becomes desperate for a story, he picks up rumors about the Wells family and seeks to investigate. While the family manages to keep their secret hidden well, an unexpected attack exposes their bizarre hobby, roping the reporter into impending conflict, exposing him to a myriad of strange people and strange objects, such as the taxi, a retired checker marathon taxicab that serves as the Wells' method of travel between dimensions. So that's the basic premise. How I articulate that could probably be worked on, but essentially it's this family in Massachusetts. They've got this bizarre house, and there are all kinds of other characters who they come into contact with, who they know, who they interact with, who they get help from, that are unique and just steeped in this mythology mixed with a lot of science fiction. It's not just fantasy. It's set in our world, and it's a mixture between science and magic and really questioning the boundary, if there is a boundary between the two, or whether it's just what we know now versus what we don't yet know. And what I want from this idea is I want it to be a balance between legitimate enchantment, not like a children's movie, but a sense of real magic and beauty in the world. Mystery, intrigue, supernatural adventure, some light situational and character-based comedy, not just poorly written comedy, but comedy based on the character's actions. as well as a hauntingly dark element. I really want the audience to enjoy the personalities of the characters while being sucked into the story and being as much afraid of the enemy as they are assured of the main character's strength. Even in the most dangerous situations, someone maintains at least a blind sense of security and hope that, although sometimes unrealistic, is the only thing that keeps everyone alive. And that's really what I want out of the premise. And as you saw by the title of the video, it's called Forest and Grey. Hopefully someone out there finds it interesting. I sure as hell do. And that's all I got for now. Wish me luck.